Hey everyone, buckle up because we need to talk about what BYD is bringing to the table with the 2026 803. And honestly, this electric SUV is making some serious waves in the market right now. If you've been following BYD's journey in the electric vehicle space, you know they've been absolutely crushing it lately. And the ATTO 3 has been a huge part of that success story. Becoming the EV that made Australia fall in love with the brand. So what's new for 2026? Well, BYD has taken the if it ain't broke approach, but with some clever refinements that actually make a lot of sense. They're giving us a subtle exterior refresh that keeps that sporty aerodynamic design we've come to love while making it feel just a bit more contemporary. The front end gets some tweaks that sharpen up those distinctive lines. And honestly, it still turns heads on the street, with that unique styling that sets it apart from the cookie-cutter SUVs flooding the market. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The powertrain remains the tried and tested setup with a front-mounted electric motor pushing out 150 kilowatts and 310 newton meters of torque. And before you say that's not changing the game, let me tell you why that's actually brilliant. It has focused on perfecting what already works rather than chasing bigger numbers just for the spec sheet. You're still getting that instant electric torque that pins you back in your seat. And depending on which variant you choose, you're looking at 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in as quick as 7.3 seconds. Speaking of variants, you've got two choices here. The Essential model comes with a 49.92 kilowatt-hour blade battery that'll give you up to 350 kilometers of WLTP range, while the Premium bumps that up to a 60.48 kilowatt-hour pack with 420 kilometers of range. And yes, we're still talking about BYD's famous blade battery technology, which is one of the safest and most stable battery designs in the industry. Let's step inside because this is where the ATTO 3 really shows its personality, and I mean that literally. The interior design is still inspired by fitness culture with design elements that look like they came straight from a gym. You've got these unique door panels that resemble muscle fibers. The air vents look like dumbbells you can actually rotate. And the whole cabin has this energetic vibe that makes most other EVs feel sterile by comparison. For 2026, the Essential model gets a 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen, while the Premium keeps that massive 15.6-inch display that can switch between portrait and landscape modes. The infotainment system runs on BYD's latest software, which has come a long way from the early days. Everything feels more responsive and intuitive now. Plus, you're getting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which wasn't always a given in previous models. The Premium also treats you to an 8-speaker sound system versus 6 in the Essential. And trust me, the difference is noticeable when you're cruising down the highway with your favorite playlist. Now let's talk about something that really matters, the price. And this is where BYD continues to shake up the market. The Essential model is expected to start around 40,000 Australian dollars before on-roads, while the Premium sits at about 45,000. When you compare that to what you're getting, a fully electric SUV with genuine range, packed with features, and backed by BYD's impressive warranty, which includes 8 years or 160,000 kilometers on the battery. It's seriously compelling value. Charging is another area where the ATTO 3 makes life easy. The Essential model supports up to 70 kilowatts DC fast charging, while the Premium can handle 88 kilowatts, meaning you can go from 10 to 80% charge in about 40 minutes on a decent fast charger. And for home charging, you're looking at a full charge overnight with a standard wall box. One thing that really sets the ATTO 3 apart from its competitors is BYD's e-platform 3.0, which is designed exclusively for pure electric vehicles. This platform integrates the motor, controller, and transmission into one compact unit, which not only saves space but also improves efficiency. It's the kind of engineering that you don't see but definitely feel in the way the car drives. Speaking of driving, the ATTO 3 continues to surprise with how engaging it is behind the wheel. Sure, it's front-wheel drive, but the McPherson strut front suspension and Multi-link independent rear setup deliver a ride that's both comfortable for daily commuting and confident when you want to have a bit of fun on a twisty road. The steering has good weight to it, and the regenerative braking can be adjusted to your preference. Storage-wise, you're getting plenty of practicality with a decent boot that expands when you fold the rear seats. Plus, there's clever storage solutions throughout the cabin, including a front trunk, or frunk as the cool kids call it, though it's more of a cable storage space than a proper cargo area. Safety hasn't been overlooked either, with a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring, all coming standard. The ATTO has consistently scored well in safety tests, and that peace of mind is worth its weight in gold. Look, compared to the competition like the MG ZS EV or even the Hyundai Kona Electric, the ATTO offers a unique blend of personality, technology, and value that's hard to ignore. It might not have the brand cash of a Tesla Model Y, but it's thousands less expensive and arguably offers more character. The 2026 model might not be a revolutionary update, but that's because BYD got so much right with this platform already. They're refining rather than reinventing, and honestly, that's exactly what buyers want: a reliable, practical, and affordable electric SUV that doesn't compromise on features or driving enjoyment. So if you're in the market for an electric SUV, and you want something that stands out from the crowd while delivering genuine value, the 2026 BYD ATTO deserves a serious look. It's proof that the electric revolution doesn't have to break the bank, and that sustainable driving can actually be fun. BYD has shown they're here to stay, and the ATTO continues to be a cornerstone of their success. What do you think about the 2026 ATTO? Are you considering making the switch to electric? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on all the latest EV news and reviews. Until next time, keep it charged and keep it real.